What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Outside Line Media. And IMSA is back this week. Ryan is very happy, especially we just found a great new resource for IMSA.
Yeah, I feel disappointed in myself as an IMSA fan that I didn't know. I haven't found this website before. I've probably bitched a million times on this podcast. Also, we can cuss in the first couple minutes of YouTube now. They got rid of that restriction.
Now that, the new guidelines with, like, if they think you're under 18, you have to upload an ID or
That's
whatever.
crazy. That's crazy.
Wild.
Spotify's also asking for IDs, but nevertheless, I always complain about how horrible IMSA's website was for results. How it always pulled up the wrong race, the wrong stuff. I found a website that just has all the PDFs compiled nicely for every race, for every class, every series that runs. You have that, and their live timing has marching ants. It has the timing. It's beautiful. It's really called IMSA Results alcamelcloud.com. I don't know. I could be getting, I don't know. You guys download the replay. I'm assuming that's only available if it's on YouTube because I know CTMP
It's a
is on
zip bomb.
YouTube.
We don't know for sure that it's a race replay yet.
I don't know this website. I wouldn't download anything, but this website looks pretty legit. Looks sick. It will now be how to find all the results, but that's fire. Yes, Peak is back. We are going to Road America. We're coming off the tail of a pretty good CTMP race a couple weeks ago. Really chaotic. Ended up what could have been a really cool end of the race battle with multiple strategies, fuel saves in play. Got ruined by a really bad crash. And it was tough, but still a great race. IMSA, once again, always producing peak. We know my thoughts on IMSA. But yeah, really excited going into Road America. But before we can get into that, let's recap a wild CTMP race. There was some first lap crashes, there's some gnarly wrecks, it was all over the place. The track was pretty green because of rain right before the race. The VP race 2 got canceled due to weather. It was originally rescheduled, and then they said due to what's the word I'm looking for? Scheduling.
Yeah, because they were airing the race. They had a TV slot for it. They had to basically boot it. It's the same thing that happened with IndyCar and Practice 2. What the hell, Daily Sports Car? It's the same thing that happened with Practice 2 for IndyCar, where you have a live TV slot you have to make for the next session, so you just end up having to cancel it.
Yeah. So, and they also said it was logistics stuff with the teams, which makes sense.
Probably they were meant to load out after that or something, and then
if you have everyone still there, it can cause chaos. And
they couldn't do the race later because they didn't have the marshals for it or something.
Yeah, there's plenty of stuff, which it was a shame. I love VP, but yeah. What you got any thoughts on? We watched the recap once again last night. Just to refresh our brains on it, since it has felt like it was so long ago at this point.
Hold on, I'll have to send you this or something. I was trying to get an update on Tom Dillman.
Yes, Tom Dillman involved in a pretty scary crash at the end where, due to a technical failure, I believe, he went straight into a wall pretty fast.
He will be back in the cockpit, expected for the Elms round in Spa.
Okay.
D. Filippi is taking his place this weekend.
Okay, cool. Good to hear that. Good that been him. Hopefully his recovery is speedy. But yeah, chaotic race. We'll just go over the results real quick. Some shocking results, I guess, and some not. AO Racing wins LMP2. The headliner. This is obviously the LMP2 headline race. AO Racing wins. Pretty dominant driving from Hyatt and Cameron. Overall, just no complaints. Second, you got the United Auto Sport number 22 of Dan Goldberg and Tom Blomqvist. And third, you have the Riley number 74 of G. Robinson and F. Fraga. I forget their first names. I apologize. And fourth, the number 2 United Auto Sports. And in fifth, the PR1 Matthiasen. I don't remember how to say their name. Motorsports. Matheson. I don't know. Words are hard. I believe that's Benjamin Peterson and Nick Bully. I believe. And we'll say it just for our friends at Podium Pop in 6th, the Private Motorsport of Pietro Fittipaldi and Chris Cumming. So that would be your LMP2 class. In the GTD Pro class, the number 81 Dragon Speed wins. I think in the prediction video for this, I mentioned how they were having a quietly great season. It's not so quiet anymore, obviously. Really becoming contender. In 2nd, the number 4 Corvette, racing by Paul Miller, and in 3rd, AO Racing, and then another Corvette in 4th, and the FAF in 5th. Good job for FAF. Finally getting a decent result, all things considered, in their home country, Canada. I'll let you read GTD because I'm running out of breath, Patrick. He doesn't have it pulled up. All right, and first, we got the number 45, Wayne Taylor Racing, Lamborghini.
Professional podcast. We're hyper prepared for every single episode.
Hyper prepared.
I'm definitely not scrolling Twitter on my other monitor looking for Tom Dillman updates.
This is okay. I got this. The number 45 Wayne Taylor Racing Lamborghini gets the win. They got spun on lap 1. So from spin to win, great drive. If you don't listen to the IMSA Endurance Hour podcast with Matt Yoakum, he interviewed Formal, I think, in his episode that I really just listened to it. No, Ben Barnicoat. But wait. Am I missing something? Oh, I'm on the wrong episode. I was like, bro, Trent Hinman. He interviewed Trent Hinman, the second driver of Wayne Taylor Racing. It's his first win in IMSA in 7 years, or in WeatherTech in 7 years. So it's pretty cool for him. Great episode. Definitely worth a listen, but great drive from them. Helped for sure by the caution, but they were going to be in it. In 2nd, we have the number 57 Windward Racing. And in 3rd, we have the number 12 Vassar Sullivan. Very shuffled GTD because of that strategy on the end. Turner Motorsports, Wright Motorsports, Tresari, and Inception, I think, were all on the... They had a lot of fuel and could push. But then that caution came out, last 15 minutes, deleted, race over. It wasn't for sure, obviously, any of them would get there. I think who knows what would have happened if it ran green. I think it could have been the same results, could have been shuffled, but... Overall, great race.
Let's talk about the 0-4 in there, too, the CrowdStrike. Committing terrorism the entire race.
Driving like your average LMP2 driver in any online game that has multi-class racing.
He was driving like a GTP driver.
You drive like the car's not there and just expect something to happen.
I mean, he body-checked a GTD into Spike while Spike was lapping him.
Wild. Obviously, shocker, they didn't finish the race. They weren't running. Them and the Inner Europol, obviously, of Tom Dillman, were the two not running in that class. But yeah, just like the highlights, we were watching last night, probably half of them were them doing something crazy.
Yeah.
Just tomfoolery. Obviously, the first lap tomfoolery. It was a good race. I mean, I was happy with it. IMSA always delivers, so I ain't got much more to add than that.
Yeah. Overall, a good race. Looking forward to a great race at Road America this weekend. Road America should be a pretty insane track to see all this. It's a pretty narrow track. This is the last, I guess, sprint race is what it's considered until, this is the last sprint race for Road America for the foreseeable future. It is getting the 6-hour time slot from Indianapolis starting next year.
I'm upset that Indy's losing it, but I'm also happy.
I am also upset that I will, spoiler alert, most likely not be in Indy for the IMSA event this year, but I'll be in Daytona and maybe Petit Le Mans, so...
I'll be at Indy this year. There's nothing stopping me from getting to Indy.
You guys will get double content that week because I will probably be at VIR with the Trans Am series because there's a video I really wanted to make.
Hell yeah. But yeah, let's go over how our predictions did. I'll go first. Only points I got were in the LMP2 class, and it was the winner of Spike and the missed the apex of the number 11 TDS Racing. That is all I got. Tough day for me.
Just starting out, I got the hit the apex for the number 4 Pratt Miller, which finished somewhere.
5th.
Thank you. I think we discussed that one, but
Yeah, I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Then I swept the LMP2 category. I had Spike winning the race. The number 22 United Autosport, I think, got second.
Yep.
And then the 79 JDC Miller Autosport missing the apex.
Which the
I know I had to scroll really far.
79 didn't run. We had to switch.
Yeah.
What I forget. No, they withdrew, right?
Yeah, they withdrew like halfway through the weekend. They didn't start the race.
Yeah, which it would be Patrick
doesn't get much worse than that.
Freaking Patrick that gets this, but that is a miss the apex. You can't miss. You can't hit, or you definitely are missing the apex if you're in the hall or on the way home.
Yeah.
So
which we never got confirmation on why they didn't run, but I think it was cited as logistical issues, which means, from what I'm thinking, a mechanical failure or a crash during another session and not being able to repair it in time.
Yeah, it just says discontinued participation is what they're listed on the results. So sick, we love that. But yeah,
or maybe the dentist that owned the team had like a emergency surgery he had to go to.
Checked in clear or something.
Yeah.
But let's move forward to Road America. I am very excited for this race. Me and Patrick will catch this race. Sitting right here where you see us. We will be returning
papers
from
printed out. I have them printed out.
I have them printed. We will be returning from Bristol, of all places, from the Speedway Classic. Me and him are going down there to watch the Reds play the Braves. Should be a fun time, and we are coming back Sunday morning. So we will be back for this. I'll be
watching the F1 race in the car.
For sure, we'll watch the F1 race in the car.
Where's NASCAR again? I have a TV over there that NASCAR can go on.
I might have to lose the marching ants for NASCAR. We'll see. I'll probably rather lose timing than marching ants, to be honest. No, I'll lose marching ants. But
Ryan, we need to fly somewhere. I have 1,500 American Airline miles expiring.
Sick.
Let's go to Petit Le Mans.
Good Lord, I'll unpack that later mentally. We move forward. Road America, Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin. We love it. Let's get right into it. GTP, Patrick. Who's winning?
Look, it's been a little bit since the big BOP shakeup happened. I think they've figured it out. All the luck from the IndyCar team went into the IMSA team.
You're not saying my exact prediction. I'll kill you.
I have the Porsche Penske number 7.
I hate you. I actually hate you.
Is it the number 7?
That's what I have too. I have the number 7 winning. Because I'm a jinx.
Look, one of the Porsche teams has to do well. Because, like, Penske hasn't been doing bad in NASCAR, but they haven't been doing well in NASCAR. In the IndyCar team, we just don't talk about the IndyCar team. Like, I love hating on Penske, but I have to stop. It's just, at a certain point, it just becomes kicking them while they're down.
Do you know how hard it is to make people feel bad for Roger Penske? That's the level we're at.
You know how hard it is to make people feel bad for the guy who's been caught cheating 2 years in a row?
Ain't cheating, you ain't trying, brother. No, it is crazy. It is crazy. But yeah, I agree. Same sentiment. That's why I put that. I mean, why don't you read my Hit the Apex too, since you probably got that as well.
I have the Acura.
All right, thank God.
Damn it. I have the Acura Meyer Shank number 60 hitting the Apex. They've had some really good, strong performances this year.
Braun.
Yeah, I think they've just had great performances. I think they'll do well.
I like it. I got
what you got for hitting the Apex?
I got the number 40 Wayne Taylor Racing Cadillac, Jordan Taylor and Louis Deltraz. I think it's a short enough race the car won't blow up, so I think they'll do pretty well.
All right, I have for my Miss the Apex. I'm sorry, Ryan.
I think we have the same one. Then, if you're saying I'm sorry, we have the same one.
I have the BMW Team RLL number 24.
Same here.
It's already been confirmed that BMW and RLL will be parting ways at the end of the season. So I'm just seeing those performances just diminish over the rest of the season, as BMW will definitely be shifting focus away from that team.
No, actually, no. BMW posted today that the BMW M Motorsport is committing long-term to Hypercar and GTP and WEC and IMSA. They aren't leaving.
Yeah, but they're parting ways with RLL.
Yeah, fuck them. It doesn't. They'll still try this year. The car's the same. They're still gonna try. But I mean, I have the same thing because I'm a jinx. If you're watching our videos this week, I found out that if I put the team I like as a miss the Apex, it's the same as when I bet against the Bengals during the NFL season. I'm hedging my emotions with points in our game. And it seemed to work. I had Charles Leclerc miss the Apex last week, and he got a podium. So I also have the number 24 BMW. Not because I think they'll do bad, but because I think they'll do good.
So we'll have to do a video. I guess we'll do a video next week talking about potential, I guess, silly season in IMSA, but from a manufacturer standpoint.
Yeah, for real.
But moving on to LMP2, who do you have winning in LMP2?
I think Spike's going to continue.
Wow, Mr. Boring Predictions over here.
Oh, we're technically not supposed to do the same prediction twice. Well,
it's been like a month since the last race. So.
Long enough. Yeah, I got Spike. Who do you got?
I have the number 73 from Pratt Miller with Chris Cumming and Pietro Fittipaldi.
Wow, trying to suck up the Celine and Gracie, I guess. With the
hey, maybe they'll pay for my Petit Le Mans ticket, man. Who knows?
I like it.
Yeah, just vibes. I don't know why I'm vibing, but just vibes.
I respect it. My hit the Apex, I have the number 22 United Autosport. That's Daniel Goldberg and Paul di Resta.
You have the devil himself, Paul di Resta.
Fine.
What's a Formula One reference doing in my IMSA video? My hit the Apex is the number 99 AO Racing.
Wow, bold take. So if they get second, you still get points. Be a man. Predict them to win.
I don't think it's really that big of a shock if they would get the win. I don't think it's really any higher of a probability first versus second.
That's fair. And for my Miss Apex, I have the number 11 TDS Racing. Oreca, if you're wondering. It's an Oreca.
Oh, wow, it's an Oreca.
Yeah,
I have the PR1 Mathiasen, the number 52, with Naveen Rao and Benjamin Peterson. I would like to see
Benjamin Peterson. Come on, no.
I would like to see Benjamin Peterson do well, but I don't know. That's just fair. Vibes aren't there for the PR1.
That's fair. That's
like
fair.
What kind of team name is PR1?
No, you know what? That's honestly valid. I can't even. They do got the sponsors on that shit though. Databricks, American Financial, and Colbury Capital. They got money rolling.
Bro, I've never heard of a single one of those companies, which might be good.
They have the names Capital and Financial in them. They have to have money.
Yeah, well, look at Era Motorsports. They got Shopify, ShopPay, Motul, and Sparko.
Not that anyone cares about this, but breaking news for fantasy football owners. Terry McLaurin just requested a trade from the Commanders. That's crazy. I'll unpack that later. I love Terry McLaurin. All right, sorry. Let's move on to our GTD Pro category. Who do you have winning the race, Patrick?
Who do I have winning the race? I have the number 4, Tommy Milner, Nicky Katzberg, Corvette Racing by Pratt Miller Motorsports, Corvette Z06 GT3R.
Wow, government name today.
Winning the race. Sponsored by Oshkosh and Mobile One.
I like it.
I think just names. Vibes, you know. I think the number 4 Oshkosh Mobile One Corvette Racing presented by Pratt Miller Motorsports is going to be a fast car on the track.
Go be a fast car. Go be a fast car. I think the number 81 Dragon Speed is going to continue its momentum. The number 81 Dragon Speed Ferrari 296 GT3. I think those Michelin tires are really just going to bring it home this weekend.
That E10 fuel really is going to be doing the heavy lifting.
I think you're going to have a good weekend. They've been great, and I think they're going to continue the momentum from the win of CTMP.
Also, speaking of government names and press conferences, Ryan, some good news live on the pod for you. Automobilista 2 multiplayer has been fixed.
Was it really fully broken?
I don't know, but it works now.
Sick.
So, our IMSA championship is back on, everyone. I could finally catch back up to Ryan in the standings.
Nah, not a chance.
You have one race just pulling a ton of weight that I finished back at the pack and you won.
I'm sorry I won Daytona. I'm sorry. I apologize for winning Daytona.
Who do you have hitting the apex in GTD Pro?
I couldn't do all miss the apex for my boys. I have my boys, the number 64 Ford Multimatic Mustang. I don't know why I wrote it so stupid. I wrote the number 64 Fords with an S, plural, for some reason. Mustang. I didn't even put a G. Can you tell I made these last night at like 10?
Hell yeah.
Ford Multimatic Mustang. It's Mike Rockenfeller. He's gonna do good. It's a Mustang, and this track does have some high-speed sections. I think this track, I might not know ball. I think this track will be good for the Mustangs. I really do. There's some corners I think they're going to suffer at, but I think they'll make up in the straights what they lose in the corners.
Dude, that back straight.
They're going to haul ass. I think it's going to be a good track for them.
Now, that corner at the end of the straight could be an issue, but...
Keep it together, boys. Mike Rockenfeller drove a goddamn cup car around Le Mans, okay? Don't doubt what this man can do.
Look, I hear you, but I think the number 77 AO Racing is more inevitable and is going to hit the apex.
It's crazy you say that. I'll roll right into mine, cut you off. My miss the apex is the number 77 AO Racing.
I'll kill you.
I'm rolling the dice. It's only going to happen because they crash out or mechanical failure.
I'm surprised you didn't put the number 65 Ford Multimatic just to really hedge your bets.
That would have been hedging my bets. I have finally decided I am going to 64. I love Mike Rockenfeller. 64 is my ride or die.
You hear that, Mike Rockenfeller? If you're listening to that, you got to give him a $120 Ford Multimatic Ford Motorsports jacket.
No, just you don't have to do that. My goats plural, because
just comment a thumbs up if you're listening.
Robbie Foley, Mike Rockenfeller, Kevin Magnuson.
Send us a DM.
You don't even have
to publicly support us. We know that it would be embarrassing to publicly support us. Just privately support us.
The holy trinity of IMSA right now is Robbie Foley, Mike Rockenfeller, and Kevin Magnuson.
The fact that you don't have Lauren Heinrich in your holy trinity is wild.
I'm doing one per class. Okay, you know I think Lauren Heinrich's a god. Like, we know this. This isn't like... I don't think I have to say that for it to be... I think it's implied.
And I think honestly, PJ Hyatt's the best LMP2 driver. He's definitely the best software engineer in the field, man.
I didn't say a single LMP2 driver. And if I had to go with full-time drivers, since K-Mag's not full-time, as much as I absolutely despise Penske, Nick Tandy is really good at driving cars.
See, I would have gone.
So is Felipe Nasser.
I was going to say, I'm going Felipe Nasser.
I think I'd go Nasser.
Or maybe even Matthew Jaminet.
Oh, should we do a IMSA driver tier list video?
Yes.
All right. Let's
more
finish
off-week IMSA content. That's the issue.
So, who's your miss the apex, since mine was AO and I cut you off?
I hate doing it. To my boys. They're coming off of a home race. I've got the number 9 FAF Motorsports.
FAF can't have 2 good races in a row. It is illegal, actually. So I actually kind of like that prediction. Something's exploding in that car.
Yeah, I'm tired of supporting FAF and getting... It's like an abusive relationship. I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, they're doing great. No, it's like being friends with an addict. You're like, oh my God, they're doing great. They're finally going to do good. And then just boom, into a wall.
Hey, smooth seas don't make good sailors, all right? Smooth seas do not make good sailors. I like it. Let's roll into the last and final category, the GTD category. Who do you have winning this race, Patrick?
You're going to love me or hate me because I'm jinxing it. I have the number 96 Turner Motorsports BMW winning this race.
I mean, my goat. I don't know have you looked at the GT World Challenge standings right now?
I know that
Robbie Foley goat. Robbie Foley goat. Okay.
is he? I thought that Connor DeFilippe is doing really well right now with Random Vandals.
The Foley's leading the championship.
Oh, okay.
So 1 sec. Give me a couple minutes, brother. I saw your text.
Because
That's fire.
I'm a Random Vandals diehard fan. Just from a branding standpoint, I think that Random Vandals is one of the greatest teams in GT World Challenge. I mean, you're telling me you have a mascot that is a raccoon? He's pulling up the receipts right now.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't disagree. What is this disgusting thing? Why is the standings?
How bad is the GT World Challenge standings?
The only options are manufacturer and customer performance award.
What the fuck is the customer performance award?
I don't know. I'm just trying to find. I just believed. Well, this is Europe.
So my 2025 standings only have 2 teams listed.
Oh yeah, so it's broken. It just says AF course in. Okay, whatever. We'll figure this out later. This is clearly broken.
I hate this. It has like it separated by pro and am. Turner Motorsports is first place.
And where do I see that? Pro teams? No.
I went to pro am teams.
Okay, yeah, Turner Motorsports. All right, it must be in pro. Whatever.
Robbie Foley isn't in first, by the way, guys. It's Justin Rothberg.
But my God, I like that.
Who's Robbie Foley's am driver? The only reason he's ahead of it. It's not alphabetical, unless it's my first name.
But yeah, I like that pick. I have a pick that I think you're gonna like for my winner. I have the number 120, Wright Motorsports winning.
Hell yeah! And I wouldn't be mad if they won. I wouldn't be mad if they won because I have them hitting the apex.
This is so funny because you know who I have hitting the apex? The number 96 Turner Motorsports. So honestly, it's actually impossible for either of us to gain ground with these 2 picks because if one happens, we each get a point either way. So
unless one of our teams finishes first, and then the other team finishes like third, where you'd get a hit the other. I don't know.
If someone gets their winner, someone's getting their hit the apex. The only thing that could happen is if Wright Motorsports got second and Turner Motorsports got third, we'd both get to hit the apex, but neither of us would get the win.
But if it was a 1-2, then we would both get the points for Wright Motorsports, and then if BMW was in second, you'd get the additional point for Turner.
Yeah. So I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Who is your miss the apex? Who's gonna have a bad weekend?
I've got the number 34 Conquest Racing Ferrari.
Corsa Horizon. Okay.
Yeah. Just vibes.
Same here on vibes. I have the number 27 Heart of Racing team, Aston Martin.
Wow, and Aston Martin doing bad in a race.
Shocking. Breaking news.
Yeah, I could definitely see that happening. But yeah, I think
excited.
It'll be a great race. As you heard from our live brainstorming, more off-week content for IMSA. Which off-week content is nice because we don't have to wait for a race. I'm on a weird nighttime schedule now that makes it harder for us to record.
Yeah, and I've been doing crazy amount of side work outside of work, which has also made it kind of hard.
Off-week content, we can record that on like a Saturday or a Friday.
Yeah, we can between 2 races on a Sunday, like you know.
But that's when we were recording our racing episodes.
True. Obviously, a lot of good racing this week. On top of IMSA, we also have NASCAR, but I'm saying IMSA-wise, we have Mustang Challenge, Porsche Carrera Cup, and Super Trofeo, and obviously the Michelin Pilot Challenge, as well as the WeatherTech. and then there's NASCAR and F1.
Motorcycles racing at VIR.
No IndyCar this week, but Bombshell did drop today. Fox Sports just purchased a third of IndyCar, and in turn also a third of IMS. We'll talk about that in IndyCar video.
A third of IMS Productions.
We have thoughts about this. I think me and Patrick are on the same page now. We got in a slight debate this morning, as we do with everything. Me and Patrick, I don't know how it happens. We like a lot of the same things, but we always disagree when stuff happens. It's beautiful, honestly.
I don't know. I've looked at a couple of things with I've looked at some community reaction too, and taken some of those opinions in. So I need to just absorb more knowledge around this, but I think we might end up posting a video on this.
Yeah, I've seen the same thing.
But yeah, big news.
Have a good week, guys. A lot of racing. See that coming
racing
out here soon.
Yeah.
A lot coming soon. Yeah. Have a great one, guys.
Bye.
Peace.